Sí, creo que este va a ser el último video que grabe antes de irme a dormir. So, vamos a hacer que valga la pena.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You
Holy
are well
shit.
past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this.
Esto se puso serio.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen.
Muy al estilo de la iglesia.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
¿Estamos sonriendo?
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
Qué bueno.
The Church of Saros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
The Western Church?
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Saros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church.
Sí, soy todo un hereje.
I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
Tan especial que le gusta tu morra, güey. No, perdón, a tu dueña.
There's clearly more to that decision than you know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor.
Ah, qué bueno, no quería responder
Rhea
eso.
would like a word with you. Come with me.
Voy a amargar la situación.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much
Chingos, está haciendo
faith
Teo
in
González
swine
ahí.
from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Nani?
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
Ok. Todavía hay algunas cosas que no entiendo.
Enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession.
Ah, sí.
It is also a weapon of terrifying power.
Noise.
For now, I will entrust the sword to you.
Even more noise.
Use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you
Este güey.
mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis. Nemesis es el güey de la cutscene del principio.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
Ah, sí, su espada látigo. Y la morra que se parece a esta Lady Rhea es Seiros.
It is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seiros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No, I have faith.
Dele, güey.
Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
No me digas qué hacer, pendejo.
The Creator, the King of Liberation. Each tale is more confusing than the last.
Ya no me acordaba de esta mujer.
And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
Porque yo quiero que le dé otra cosa. Pero es cierto, de acuerdo a todo lo que han dicho, la espada me escogió a mí.
Is that a fact? I feel as though
sí.
we've become entangled in a mystery.
I guess.
And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine. Sí, ella también tiene una espada así bien mamalona.
Yes,
La Thunderbrand.
The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole where something should have been, but is no more.
Eso suena vagamente sexual.
Despise not knowing
Me
what's
agrada.
going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes
No te queda de
pass,
otra.
please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Simón. Yes. Combat forecast.
Part 1. White clouds. Verdant rain moon. Tower of black winds.
Nombre interesante.
The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Oh, la cara de ese sol me perturba. Cavalry and Flyers. Todavía no tengo acceso a ninguno de ellos, ¿eh? Ay, perdón. Ya es horario de invierno, es cierto. Deberían ser las 2 de la mañana. Con razón. Nuevos lugares para explorar en el monasterio. 5,000 dineros. Nice.
I have a new mission for you, Professor.
A ver.
I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a
¿Sí?
hero's
¿No más?
relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
¿Por qué tengo que ir a
This
chingármelos?
skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving.
Okay.
Heroes' relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also,
sé,
you should know
mamón.
that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor,
Pinche
I heard
Hanneman.
about our mission for this month.
Es gay el güey.
With a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him.
Y
After
she wants
all,
to
you
dig.
have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you.
Todos hablan de esta espada y de lo que puedo hacer con ella como si en todas las peleas fuera a spamear pinche espada en contra de todos, güey. Ah, una mosca volando. Espada. No, güey. Se me va a romper. ¿Y luego qué hago? La última vez que fui al mercado de aquí de la... del monasterio todavía no había llegado la morra de la forja. O el güey de la forja. O el demonio de la forja. El eso. Ah, no. What does it matter? Nunca va a
Is
tener
that
que hacer
so?
eso.
Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
Cuando nos vayamos al monasterio. Pues sí, digo, eventualmente se van a terminar las clases y esta morra se va a ir a ser la reina de el reino. Pero
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
Ah, no, pues sí.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
No, pues Simón. Edelgard. Yeah, sure. Vamos a ver cómo está.
Save.
What the fuck? No es un fantasma, güey. Los fantasmas no gimen de esa manera.
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case.
Es lo que acabo de decir.
What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
¿Qué estabas haciendo tú aquí?
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Sure. ¿Y por qué estabas sudando?
So you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
¿Puedo ayudar con algo?
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
Sabes que puedes confiar en mí, ¿verdad?
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try.
El huevo.
Only if you swear not to tell a soul.
No, 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 no.
I appreciate it.
Bueno, sí.
I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
¿Cómo se te mueren 10 de 11 niños? Si eres de la familia real y tienes todo el dinero del pinche reino para llevarlos con los doctores que quieran.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Nunca más.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Me llamó mi maestro en lugar de profesor. She wants the tea. Manuela. Oh, yeah. Uf. Mira nomás. Ok. Tea Party. No estoy completamente seguro de que... Bueno, la morra no es... Ay, ella no es estudiante. Ni siquiera me dan la opción de invitarla a las peleas y todo eso. Pero pues... Me cae bien. Definitivamente porque se nota que es una buena chava. Así que... Vamos a... Chingada. Vayne, Ash, Annette. Pinche página no se mueve. Pinche basura. Manuela. A ver. Voy a jugármela así. A las verguillas.
Smells lovely.
Veamos. School uniforms, best performance venues. Nice. Okay. Monastery rules. New gambit. Sí, no. Me imaginé que ese no iba a ser. Thanks for everything. Okay. Nice tea time. No fue perfecto.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need any.
Cuando no es perfecto no puedo acercarme a verla de cerca. Eso fue redundante, lo siento. Fucking hell. Bueno. Por eso que... Sport. Hubert. Con Petra. No me acuerdo cómo fue el primero.
Petra. Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Pero eso último fue Sonó como una amenaza, güey. Bueno, casi sonó como una amenaza. A ver, Bernie con todos. La que no se lleva con nadie.
Bernadetta, if you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
My nemesis! The hour of fate arrives.
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the door. Just listen to me.
I don't have to open the door. Is this a truce? Okay. I like truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did. I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help. But I've had time to reflect on what you said, and I realize I was mistaken.
Oh, thanks for caring, but I'm fine actually.
I see that. I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do. And for me to frighten you like that was unbecoming conduct for a noble.
Maybe a little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior. I disgraced myself. As for my injury, you need not feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a result of my own thoughtlessness, not anything you did. I have always strived to be a good person. But I suppose all that striving was for nothing. I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Yes, Bernadetta?
I don't really know much about this sort of thing. But you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know. I'm to blame too. I hurt you. And I'm sorry.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it wasn't for nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do like my time alone. Actually, it's more of a need. But you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again. Because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you... That doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it. But that's how it is. So, the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious! At least I got you to laugh.
Eso fue... bastante wholesome. No esperaba que las cosas se pusieran así de positivas tan rápido. Sobre todo por cómo empezaron las cosas.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemy's here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me!
gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Eso terminó más positivo de lo que pensé. Sobre todo por el principio. Okay.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of Prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with Prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
Pobre morra. Ella es la que no sabe hablar bien. No fue su culpa.
Time for some more. Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
All right. I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
You... How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
Fue muy inteligente, güey, sacar ese tema a flote. Mucho. What? ¿Por qué dice que tengo más support? I don't. What? I don't know. Ahora vamos a explorar. Accept the quest from Setheth. Holy shit, mira nomás. Tending to the saints, forge the way. Oh. Ya voy a tener al güey de la forja. Herbal remedies. Maintaining your training, clearing the way. Attention professors. Ok, hay muchas quests. Vamos a aceptarlas todas. Y ya llegué a la media hora. En el próximo video iremos terminándolas poco a poco. Uy, aquí voy a aceptar dos. Ah, sí, de seguro. Definitivamente no se me olvidó por completo.
You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
Encuentra a dos estudiantes en tu casa que están batallando con la vida en el monasterio y dales hierbas para ayudar a aliviar sus males. Ok.
Ah, Professor. Geralt was looking for you. It seems
¿Y
he has
dónde
gone
está?
off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
This month only.
I have something to ask of you.
Ok.
I have something to ask of you.
Doble. Taking on... ok. Tomar más misiones y... assignments. Se me olvidó que esas son tareas. Es una buena manera de seguir con tu entrenamiento. Ve al campo de batalla para... Ya. Ahora tendrás que ir a batalla para completar ciertas quests. Ok, entonces en mi próximo día libre voy a tener batallas de quests, no batallas regulares. Ok, makes sense. Tal vez esas peleas de quest me den mejores cosas. Alright. Necesitamos más. Voy a tomar más. ¿Cómo se llama? Quests. Help me.
I could use your help.
Ve a Magdred Way y derrota a los bandidos. Nuevos mercaderes van a venir al monasterio para vender sus chingaderas. Si saben que el área está a salvo. Yes. Oh, ok. Una nueva misión de pelea. Sweet Apple Blend. Más items por aquí. No. Oh, hello. ¿Es una mujer o es un hombre? Es una mujer. Tiene voz fuerte. Encuentra Iron Welding Material cerca del Marketplace y dáselo a la Blacksmith. Smithing Stone. Cerca de aquí. Near the Marketplace. Entonces nada más es cuestión de encontrar un item y traérselo a esta mujer.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Para variar.
Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Ni para eso sirve el güey. Iron Welding Material. Bueno, eso estuvo bastante cerca.
Knew I could count on you.
Questo camperita.
Hey there.
Forge. Trading Sword más. Ok, entonces la forja significa que mejoro las cosas. Porque de Trading Sword va a ser Trading Sword más. Recupero todo mi... ¿cómo se llama? Mi durabilidad. Y... mejora en que es más ligera. Weight de 4 a 2. ¿Puedo convertirlas en otras armas? B más or higher. C más. Oh. Una Iron Sword puedo convertirla en Iron Sword más o en Steel Sword. C más, C más. Nice. Ok, ok. Y repair, pues debe ser eso mismo. Repara. No puedo reparar mi Sword of the Creator. Voy a tener que cuidarla mucho. Oh boy. Ok. Veamos qué hay por aquí. Free Stuff. Curry Comb. A alguien que le gustan los caballos.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Oh. ¿Tengo algo perdido para ella?
No. Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
Oh, es el de los caballos. Yo pensé que iba a ser de Ferdinand o alguien así. Ok. Veamos. ¿Le daré algo?
Please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Ok. Ingrid. ¿Puedo darle algo de aquí? Carnation.
Thank you very much.
Ok. Le gustan las flores. Works out.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment.
Okay.
I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Perdón, es un placer conocerte.
Professor, the pleasure is all mine, I assure you. No.
Ok. Gracias, Gilbert. Vámonos por acá primero. Oh, hola, Flynn.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways?
¿Cuál chingado pez?
Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students.
¿Qué cambio?
I'd like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
¡Te valga madre! ¡Fuga!
Might you help me with a favor?
Pick up the app. Recoger los objetos que están tirados en el... enfrente de las estatuas de los santos. Los santos... que se ven en estas estatuas fueron conocidos por... por hacer milagros en el pasado. Ok. Lost items. Ok, antes de terminar el video, lo que quiero hacer es todo eso que me da experiencia de profe. Hasta donde yo sé, es venir a lo de las plantas. Oh, Manuela. Me encargaré de ti después. Pale blue flower seeds. Yes. Harvest. Mira nomás. Chingos de flores. Fruits of life. Plant pale blue seeds. Blue regulares. Morphis. Yes. Suena bien. Cultivate. Bone meal. Tengo un chingo de dinero. Oh, es cierto, tengo que... La próxima vez que grabe, espero que no se me olvide, tengo que ir a darle batallones a todos los que me faltan. Hola. Poultry. Ok. Free stoof. Yeah, free stoof. Feather pillow. Alguien que es medio mamón con su cama. Tea of the Saints. Head chef. Oh, genial. Tengo más cosas. Y solamente puedo hacer 2.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training.
So fucking cute. Support. Todavía no tengo support con ella. Fucking hell. Holy shit, miren a todos estos güeyes que les gusta. Ok, digamos... Fish sandwich. Digamos Ingrid y Leonie.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Esta mujer tiene en la mano derecha un guante de... ¿Cómo se llama? De jugador de billar. Alright, entonces lo que sigue es aquí en la catedral. Y ya me imagino que en el próximo video ya iré al torneo y todo eso. Pero antes... Free Stoof. Consejero. Ok. Esto tiene que ver con mejorar mis bonds con la gente, así que voy a hacer trampa, no me importa. Being a bit older than anyone else, anything I can do to make myself more approachable. Veamos. ¿Cómo empezaba? Being a bit more older. ¿Saben qué? Voy a hacer esto fuera de cámara porque pues sí, voy a estar aquí buscando. Y lo único que va a suceder es que voy a contestar bien esas madres, la gente va a estar feliz conmigo. Y... sí. Entonces, como siempre, gracias por ver el video. Yo soy Rato Mexican Gamer, espero que les haya gustado y los veo en el próximo.